Howdy, howdy. It's a new week. It's actually already Saturday. At this point, I feel like I only really tend to update towards the end of the week. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how we did. Um, so, first and foremost, I'll say this has not been a great week for the printers. Uh, I've had issues with both my P1S and with the A1 uh, the A1 multi-color printer. So far, they're both semi-up. With the A1, I kept having issues with the filament. It seemed like some of the matte filaments were clogging inside the PTFE tubes. I ended up following them through a couple times. It had cracked inside of it. One time it had gotten all the way to the end, and then it was just not wanting to proceed forward or wanting to retract. Ended up disassembling the entire extruder, which was an interesting experience, and found absolutely nothing wrong with it. So I don't know what happened there. I pulled out the PTFE tubes. I noticed that they are a little rough around the edges. I may look at, or I did look at ordering a new PTFE cutter. That way I could kind of trim off the ends and kind of put it in there in case that was it. I'm not sure. I've had several clogs. It's a little bit better ever since I removed the, I did the, disassembled the extruder. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Specifically, this was a new filament that I had tried, which the Zero brand, Zero, I've done very well. It's worked really well. But this particular color, I don't know what was up with this filament. It kept causing issues here. And then when I moved it over to the P1S, I was having some issues there. So as of right now, I'm holding off there. As far as the P1S, well, started off with a clog, which resulted in the nozzle being completely clogged. And in the process, I ended up snipping one of the cables that comes for the nozzle that connects the nozzle to the fan system that we have here. I ended up snipping it. I know I could repair it. I could get another fan, and I'm going to. But for right now, because I'd already been down on my printer for about a day and a half while working on it, I ended up just throwing in a 0.2 nozzle in, and I'm working on it for right now while I get a replacement nozzle in. Which, of course, Bambu decides that they're going to ship it, and it looks like my package may have gotten lost, so I need to reach out to them to figure out what's going on there. So that's been my week so far as the printers are concerned. For now, it's working. I've got this one up and running, and here. As for what we're printing, this is a crystal dragon. My girl's colored. It's going to be black with kind of lavender spikes for the crystal. They are. I'm going to be updating our Etsy photo that we have. And this is just some new items that, well, one of them's a new. The fidget spinner's a new item. And we're just replenishing some of our stock from our craft fairs that we did. As for this one, this is for an order. One of the individuals who purchased some of the brick letters was not satisfied with the color of a couple of them. So I am reprinting those because even though they purchased a gradient version, they I want to make sure that they end up happy. As for new things that we've printed, I did a lot of our Lego inspired items have done very well. So my wife found a design for a Lego tissue box. Pretty simple print, pretty long print. Or sorry, not long print. Uses a decent amount of filament for what it gets, but it works pretty good. My one qualm is it's too small unless I upscale it to fit the boxes of tissues that we use. So I haven't quite posted it on Etsy because I haven't figured out how I'm going to do the pricing, but there's that. Another thing is we did a brick box organizer, storage, trinket tray, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be posting those later. The big one that I've actually already gotten a sale from is the mystery eggs. I'd previously done them at the craft fair, and they were so-so at the craft fair, so I'm like, you know what, I'll throw it on the Etsy store. I have it available in a small egg option, which has, you know, just small egg, has a tattling, and a few other small fidgets or 3D printed items. The medium, which has a small dragon, and 5 of the fidgets, and a large, which I haven't sold a large one yet. The large one is going to have a medium-sized dragon, and it's going to have, I think, 7 items in it as well. So yeah, this is one that was ordered. It was actually a repeat customer. Had ordered. They'd ordered 2 cat dragons prior, and they really liked the rainbow egg, so they asked for it. However, and all the issues that I had with that A1 multi, as you can see, there's a slight layer shift. So it still works cosmetically. I don't really care for it, but of course I'm out of the rainbow PLA until Tuesday. So I'm waiting to hear back from her to see whether or not this works for her. If she's fine with it, I'm going to credit her a little bit back for the inconvenience and kind of go about my way there. Past that, we did get, I haven't started doing it, we did get a toaster oven that we're going to be using to melt down some of our filament waste. I need to pick up a silicone mold, and we're going to start making some sculptures, if you will, out of the wasted filament. I saw where one individual talked about doing it, and it looked like a really good idea. So we're going to work on that. As for sales for this week, it is Saturday, and so far we've had 6 sales, and $85 worth of sales. There's a few cat dragons, some of the Lego letters, actually quite a lot of Lego letters we got sold for the for, I guess, end of the year teacher appreciation stuff. And some hummingbirds, which we don't sell too many of them, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, someone purchased 15 of the hummingbirds, which was where I realized on my Etsy store I had the pricing incorrect. So they got a steal at essentially $1 per hummingbird, but I honored it and I rose the price afterwards. Oh, one other new item that we've been doing is, I haven't posted it yet. It's a fidget spinner that we have here. Testing it with the matte and the shiny silk. So far the silk seems to have the best performing with it, but I like the color of the matte personally better. So we're yeah, so we'll be posting those ones here in a bit. Past that, yeah, I mean, I've really just been focusing on getting the Etsy pictures updated with better pictures and models and such, like we did the rose dragon and the actual color versus not. I'm putting the crystal dragon as well. And yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video. If anything else pops up for Sunday, I will relay it back. But I'm going to be out most of the day tomorrow, so I'm not expecting any updates, except for getting these, this particular one packed up. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, or if you have any questions, please remember to like and subscribe, and I appreciate any comments. Really, I'd appreciate any feedback that you might give on some of the printer issues that I've been running into, seeing if you guys run into those kind of issues often. Or another item that's been popping up is a good place to get shipping boxes, because right now I've just been using old filament boxes we have over here. And those work, but we're actually getting low on those boxes. And so we're going to have to start buying our own. All right, that's it for the video.